The role of nature and environment in Taoism. The importance of nature and environment, Taoism, or Daoism, is more than an ancient Chinese philosophy, it is a way of life that guides one towards harmony with the natural world. My journey into Taoism began with a simple desire to find balance amidst the chaos of modern life. Through the teachings of Laozi and the Tao Te Ching, I discovered a profound appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of living in tune with nature. My path to harmony with nature, my exploration of Taoism has taught me that nature is not just a backdrop to our lives but a teacher and a source of wisdom. This understanding began to take root during my frequent hikes in the local mountains, where I first encountered the idea of observing and emulating nature. One crisp morning, I stood by a flowing stream, mesmerized by the way water effortlessly navigated around rocks and roots. This natural flow reminded me of Laozi's teachings about adaptability and resilience. By observing the stream, I learned that just as water finds its way around obstacles, I too could navigate life's challenges with grace and flexibility. Living in harmony with nature involves recognizing and respecting the natural cycles around us. I started paying closer attention to the seasons, appreciating the blooms of spring and the quiet dormancy of winter. This mindfulness extended to my daily routine, where I sought to align my activities with the rhythms of nature, the interconnectedness of all things. As I delved deeper into Taoist philosophy, I began to see the world through a holistic lens. The idea that everything is interconnected resonated deeply with me. It made me realize that my well-being was tied to the health of the environment. This shift in perspective led me to adopt more sustainable practices, such as reducing waste and conserving resources. I started a small garden, nurturing vegetables and herbs that would become a part of my meals. This not only provided fresh, healthy food but also reinforced my connection to the earth. Each plant, insect, and drop of rain became a reminder of the intricate web of life that I was a part of. Embracing simplicity and naturalness, Xiren, the Taoist concept of Xiren, or naturalness, became a guiding principle in my quest for simplicity. Xiren taught me to strip away the unnecessary and focus on what truly mattered, leading to a more authentic and fulfilling life. Cultivating Xiren, I found that cultivating Xiren involved simplifying my lifestyle. I decluttered my home, keeping only items that were essential or brought joy. This process was liberating, as it allowed me to let go of material attachments and focus on experiences and relationships. My diet also changed. I began to prefer natural, unprocessed foods. Cooking became a mindful practice, where I savored the flavors of fresh produce and herbs from my garden. This connection to my food reminded me of the natural cycles that brought it to my table. The role of meditation and mindfulness. Meditation and mindfulness became daily practices that helped me cultivate Xiren. I would sit in my garden, closing my eyes and listening to the sounds of nature. The rustling leaves, chirping birds, and distant hum of insects created a symphony that calmed my mind and brought me into the present moment. Through these practices, I learned to quiet my mind and let go of artificial thoughts and desires. This process allowed my natural state of being to emerge, leading to a deeper connection with the Tao. By aligning myself with the rhythms of nature, I found greater peace and harmony in my life. Understanding the five elements, Wu Xing, the Taoist theory of the five elements, wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, provided a framework for understanding the natural world and my place within it. These elements became more than abstract concepts, they were dynamic forces that influenced every aspect of my life. The cycles of the five elements. I began to notice the cycles of the five elements in my surroundings. In my garden, wood was represented by the growth of plants, fire by the warmth of the sun, earth by the soil, metal by the tools I used, and water by the rain and irrigation. These elements interacted in harmonious cycles, each supporting the other. This understanding extended to my health and well-being. I learned that imbalance among the elements could lead to illness or discomfort. By observing my body and environment, I sought to maintain balance, whether through diet, exercise, or mindful living. Balancing the five elements. To balance the five elements within myself, I adopted various practices. Tai Chi and Qigong became part of my routine, helping to harmonize my body's energy. I used dietary adjustments and herbal remedies to address imbalances, guided by the principles of traditional Chinese medicine. These practices not only improved my physical health but also deepened my connection to the natural world. By aligning with the natural cycles and maintaining balance among the elements, I felt more grounded and in tune with the Tao. Practicing non-action, Wu Wei, the principle of Wu Wei, or non-action, became a profound lesson in my journey. Wu Wei taught me that true action comes from a place of stillness and alignment with the natural flow of life. The practice of Wu Wei, practicing Wu Wei involved cultivating an intuitive sense of timing and appropriateness. It meant acting in a way that was natural and unforced, allowing events to unfold spontaneously. This approach contrasted sharply with my previous habit of striving and forcing outcomes. In my work, I learned to recognize the natural flow of tasks and responsibilities. By following this flow, I found that I could accomplish more with less effort. In my relationships, Wu Wei guided me to be authentic and responsive, rather than trying to control or manipulate others. Wu Wei and environmental stewardship. Wu Wei also influenced my approach to environmental stewardship. It encouraged me to take actions that respected the natural balance and intrinsic value of the environment. For instance, I adopted sustainable gardening practices that worked with natural processes, such as composting and rainwater harvesting. By practicing Wu Wei, I developed a more harmonious relationship with the environment. This approach promoted sustainability and reduced my negative impact on the planet. It taught me to live in a way that was attuned to the natural world and supported the health and vitality of ecosystems. Learning from nature, nature became my greatest teacher, offering countless lessons and insights. Through observing and interacting with the natural world, I gained a deeper understanding of the Tao and my place within it. Lessons from nature. Each season brought new lessons. Spring's renewal taught me about growth and new beginnings, while autumn's decline reminded me of the importance of letting go. The patience of a seed growing into a plant showed me the value of nurturing small beginnings. Animals, too, provided wisdom. Watching birds build nests or fish swim in schools offered lessons in resourcefulness and cooperation. These observations were not merely intellectual exercises but were integrated into my daily practice, helping me align with the Tao. Metaphors from nature. The metaphors from nature in Taoist texts took on new meaning in my life. The image of flowing water, often used to describe Wu Wei, became a powerful reminder of the value of flexibility and non-resistance. Similarly, the uncarved block of wood, representing Xiren, inspired me to maintain simplicity and authenticity. These metaphors guided my actions and decisions, helping me navigate life's complexities with greater ease and understanding. They reminded me to stay true to my natural state and to move with the flow of life. Nature in Taoist art and literature. Taoist art and literature, rich with depictions of nature, became sources of inspiration. Paintings of mountains, rivers, and forests reminded me of the beauty and majesty of the natural world. These artworks were not just decorative but served as reminders of Taoist principles and values. Reading Taoist poetry, I found reflections of my own experiences in nature. The works of poets like Wang Wei and Li Bai, who celebrated the natural world, resonated deeply with me. Their writings expressed a profound appreciation for nature and conveyed the wisdom gained from their interactions with it. Sacred landscapes and places of worship. My connection to nature deepened as I visited sacred Taoist landscapes, such as mountains, rivers, and forests. These places held a special significance in Taoist tradition and provided a unique connection to the divine. Mountains in Taoism. Mountains, in particular, held a special place in my heart. Climbing a mountain became a spiritual journey, representing the challenges and rewards of seeking higher understanding. The isolation and tranquility of mountain environments provided the perfect setting for deep reflection and connection with nature. Visiting Taoist temples and monasteries on mountains, such as Mount Hua and Mount Wudang, reinforced this connection. These sacred sites offered a unique blend of natural beauty and spiritual presence, fostering a sense of awe and reverence. Rivers and waterways. Rivers and waterways also played a significant role in my spiritual practice. The gentle flow of water created a calming and meditative atmosphere, promoting relaxation and introspection. I often visited rivers and lakes, using the time to meditate and reflect on the flow of life. Rituals involving water, such as purification ceremonies, became meaningful practices. These ceremonies helped me connect with the cleansing and nourishing qualities of water, reinforcing my appreciation for this vital element. Forests and sacred groves became sanctuaries of peace and biodiversity. Walking through these lush environments, I felt a deep sense of connection to the earth and all its inhabitants. The dense foliage and tranquil ambience created an ideal setting for spiritual activities, fostering a deep sense of connection with nature. These sacred places were often the sites of rituals and ceremonies, where I connected with the spirits of the land and sought blessings for health, prosperity, and protection. The experiences in these environments deepened my understanding of the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of preserving natural habitats. Contemporary implications of Taoist environmental ethics. The environmental ethics of Taoism have significant implications for contemporary life, particularly in the context of the global environmental crisis. My journey with Taoism has shown me that its principles offer valuable insights into sustainable living and environmental conservation. Sustainability and conservation. The Taoist emphasis on harmony with nature and simplicity provides a foundation for sustainable living. By reducing excessive consumption and living in accordance with natural cycles, I have minimized my environmental impact. This approach aligns with modern concepts of sustainability, advocating for meeting present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own. Taoist principles also support conservation efforts. Protecting and preserving natural habitats, such as forests, rivers, and wetlands, is a way of honoring the Tao and maintaining the balance of the natural world. These efforts contribute to the health and resilience of ecosystems. Supporting biodiversity and ecological stability, environmental education and advocacy. My experiences have inspired me to share the environmental teachings of Taoism with others. By promoting a deep respect for nature and an understanding of the interconnectedness of all things, I hope to raise awareness about the importance of environmental stewardship and inspire positive action. Educational programs and initiatives that incorporate Taoist principles can foster a greater appreciation for the natural world and promote sustainable practices. These efforts can be integrated into various settings, such as schools, community organizations, and spiritual centers, to reach a wide audience and inspire collective action. Personal and community practices. On a personal level, incorporating Taoist principles into my daily life has promoted environmental sustainability. Simple practices, such as reducing waste, conserving water and energy, and choosing environmentally friendly products, have made a significant difference. By living mindfully and in harmony with nature, I have contributed to a more sustainable and balanced world. In my community, we have adopted Taoist principles to create more sustainable and resilient environments. Initiatives such as community gardens, local food systems, renewable energy projects, and conservation efforts have brought people together in a shared commitment to environmental stewardship. By working together, we have built a sense of shared responsibility and support for sustainable living. In conclusion, the role of nature and the environment in Taoism is profound and multifaceted. My journey with Taoism has taught me the importance of living in harmony with the natural world, cultivating simplicity and naturalness, and respecting the interconnectedness of all things. Through principles such as Ziren, Wu Wei, and the five elements, Taoism has provided a holistic framework for understanding and engaging with the environment. The insights and teachings of Taoism offer valuable guidance for addressing contemporary environmental challenges. By promoting sustainable living, environmental stewardship, and a deep respect for nature, Taoism can inspire positive action and contribute to the well-being of individuals, communities, and the planet. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, the wisdom of Taoism reminds us of the importance of aligning our lives with the natural order and honoring the beauty and balance of the natural world.